of the National Football League brings us to State Farm Stadium in Glendale, Arizona, where the sound of the big red siren signals it is time for football. Today on to Week 15 in the NFL, and we've got a good matchup in store, as it'll be the Seattle Seahawks taking on the Arizona Cardinals. On the visitors' sideline, Seahawks head coach Mike Macdonald. His guys are in the midst of a great run, only one loss in their last 10 games. On the other side, the head coach of the home team. His guys ready to show out in front. The Seattle now ready to march out of the field. They'll come out throwing here on first down. As it complete to Jackson Smith-Njigba. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run. And we see the emphasis early here. Get your star receiver involved, able to do it successfully.
Not a bad start to begin with, that's for sure. And to me, this play says, our guy is better than your guy's. Because, you know, a player of his stature, he won't just be single covered all game long. It's going to involve multiple people. And right away, they told the other team, guess what? He's just better.
2nd and 6. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. The Seahawks moving pretty well through the air. Another first down.
A gain of 12. First down, Seattle.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. It's caught by Davis. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. That's good for a first down, his second catch of the opening drive. Well, they clearly wanted to come out, Charles, and be aggressive throwing the football, and they've been pretty efficient along with that aggressiveness. He's now 4 of 4 on this opening drive.
Yeah, and that's led to a fresh set of downs. I like what he's doing back there. You can tell he's at ease. Feels good about what he's doing. I think if I'm the play caller, I'm reading that. I'm continuing to let him throw the football.
So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll bring up a 2nd and short. Again, he'll drop to throw. The quick slant caught. Touchdown. Gabriel Davis. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Seahawks get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Looking sharp on that first drive. These guys, of course, coming off back-to-back victories. And you see that kind of advancing into this game, don't you?
You certainly do. And when you have a team that doesn't get too full of itself, even though they've won 2 games in a row,
is their quarterback with this offense to take over once more. He hit on all 6 of his passes on that opening drive, including the final throw for a touchdown, as his guys start here 1st and 10. They'll try and start this drive in the air. They'll get this complete to Cooper Kupp. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
And the Seahawks, first down. A gain of 14. And the Seahawks, first down.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They'll look to throw. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete. The Seahawks at 12-1 now to start play. They've gone a full couple of months now since their last loss. Winners of 8 in a row.
And we always talk about how a team has to play complementary football.
The Cards get to him here. He's brought down for a sack. It'll go as a loss of about 6, and now it brings up 3rd. We'll see where they go for this play call. Obviously tough in this spot, backed up. And this one is incomplete.
Third down pass. Incomplete on the deep ball.
Now we will get another look at Seattle's offense. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now to be
nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And some room to maneuver. And they bring this one back. A scoop and score. Fumble recovery touchdown for Arizona. And give some kudos to the defensive coordinator, I think, here. Now here's the signal caller getting ready to lead this offense again. Been a decent start for him here in this first half, but bottom line, his team's losing. They got to fix something.
And it starts with him. He has to keep that little quarterback strut going right now to make sure that his team sees him as confident. Continue to try and up his game, but just let him know, hey, if I'm around, if I'm the one calling signals and throwing the football, just follow me, we'll get there. Sometimes that will do more to elevate a team than anything else.
See if he has that confidence. Back to throw now on 1st down. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Now back to throw. And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield. Walter Nolan in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. Looking to throw. On the throw, let him too much that time. It's incomplete.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play, but sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one, weren't able to do so.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 22-yard line. Well, that's one way to convert on 3rd down, picking up 26 yards. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter, 14-7.
Cougar 19. Go.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he's going to hook up with his big tight end, complete. Another catch for him there. This one good for 11, 1st down. Now a timeout called for by the defense. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down.
Here we go, set.
They'll look to throw again. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Cooper Kupp from 10 yards out. And the Seahawks are an extra point away now for quarterback in this offense heading back out to the field. He had a couple of touchdown passes in that game last week, and he's matched that with 2 in the first half here as his guys start 1st and 10. A play-action fake. They'll look to throw. And that one complete downfield to Kupp. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39.
That's good for a Seahawks. First down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts, as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. 2nd and 5. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
The Seahawks, 1st down. It's a gain of 10.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. And that is incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock. These 2 teams, they met up in Seattle earlier in the year with the Seahawks coming away victorious. So a win here in Arizona will give them the season sweep. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
Well, it looked like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag coming in. This could be a 1st down. Well, the crowd doesn't like that. Was going to bring up 4th. Now it's 1st.
They don't like it at all, do they? It brings them back into it, but really not in a positive way. Now they're angry. That can jangle the team a little bit as well. Pass interference ruined that series of downs for them. So it looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone.
We'll see what this Seahawks offense has in store with their first possession of the 2nd half. And their 3-point halftime lead gone now, back to a tie game. But, Charles, I don't imagine that changes too much for this offense.
I would agree. I don't think it changes much at all, whether it's a 3-point lead or a tie game. They know they have their work cut out for them, and they were going to run their offense in the same vein.
And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd.